Hello everyone, my name is Ciara and welcome back to my channel. And please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are back again with the next weekly reading. We're covering the dates of the 14th to the 20th of October 2019. And as always, I'm going to start off by sharing sort of the collective message energy from the tarot for this week that we can all see a little bit reflected in, what we experience in this week, maybe as a global collective, what we experience, and all that good stuff. So for the collective energy this week, we have the major arcana, the Sun card, as well as the Page of Wands. So one of the first things I notice here is a lot of yellow and orange, so it makes me think of the sacral and the solar plexus chakra. So a lot of empowerment, personal power, willpower, creativity, passion, sexuality. I definitely see here that this week, I think for the majority of us, it's going to be a really great week, especially with the sun. This is joy, this is celebration, this is, achievement. It's all of these great things, a moment of joy under the sun, I feel like. And then with something like the Page of Wands, I feel like this is referencing possibly new love for a lot of people in this week, or the reigniting of a long lost passion, or maybe a passion that you had set aside for a long time. And finally, some grand opportunity in this week is going to allow you to really invest time back into that passion. This could also be referencing travel for some people. I even feel like just on a sort of health note, spending more time in this week out in the sun, getting that vitamin D, or however, it works out. It could be very important for a lot of people in this week. I also see that music might be very important. Just a lot of just taking every moment, every day from this positive, bright place, this kind of Leo fire energy coming through right here. And so that is what I'm getting off the sort of collective energy here. But let's go ahead now and talk about the piles that we have here. So for pile 1, we have this gold locket. For pile 2, we have the wolf moon charm. And then for pile 3, we have these feather earrings. So definitely take as much time as you need. Meditate on the cards. Use your own body as a pendulum to select the correct card for you if that is what you feel called to do. And we will get into a more specific, but still, of course, general reading for the outlook of your week from the 14th to the 20th of October. So I will see you at your selection. All right, for those of you who picked pile 1 with the gold locket, let's go ahead and, as always, pull the 3 major tarot cards to represent your week of October 14th to the 20th. Let's see what is going on for my peeps who chose, okay, pile 1. See what other messages are here we need to know for this week. Okay. Oh, one more. Oh, there it is. Oh no, I'm bending up my cards here. Alrighty. So before we go ahead and dive into that, let's also, of course, see what your charms have to say. So for those who picked pile 1, what do you need to know for the week of October 14th to the 20th? Okay. So a few more, I feel like. Okay. So a lot of extra messages coming through here. So let's go ahead and go over those first. Let's see. So we have every beat of your heart is a rhythm of your soul. We have your potential self is infinite. We also have compassion is the fountain of forgiveness. Lift people up to their potential and higher self. We also have say it straight, simple, and with a smile. It's not talking of love, but living in love. That is everything. Use your head to live with heart. And we also have express your talents in art and music. And finally, we have your greatest strength is love. So a lot of love and compassion messages coming through here. So that is definitely going to be a big feature of your week. We also have, again, an emphasis on, again, the solar plexus chakra as well as the root chakra. So those are going to be very activated in this week for a lot of people, I feel like. There's a sense of, I don't know, a sharing possibly with another person, unlocking something. Again, music is going to be important here. Pay attention to the sounds that you hear. You might be very clairaudient in this week. I'm also seeing that, this week could hold some new beginnings for you, some very passionate new beginnings, a lot of creativity, energy of just do it. And again, if you wish it, it can come to fruition here. We also have the zodiac sign of Virgo. So you could be a Virgo, have Virgo in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Virgo in this week. Or it's just a matter of being practical, having some practicality to your wishes. It's like if you have a wish that you want to manifest, then what are the actual, physical steps to do to align with that? I feel like aligning your mind, your body, and your spirit is very important this week. I definitely see that there's some communication from your guides coming through, helping you to unlock something. Embracing your unique beauty. I feel like with this I Heart Mom charm, your communication from your mother might be very important, or if your mother has already passed, you might see her in your dreams or receive some communication from her from beyond, especially right now. It's October, so the veil is thinning, so that could be a big feature here. I definitely see, cooking up an idea or spending more time in your kitchen for some reason, like spending more time to nurture yourself. I feel like there's a lot of that nurturing energy. Again, giving back, maybe sharing, maybe doing something in this week where you invite people over to, have a dinner, like a dinner party or something like that. I see. Again, fast communication coming through. Listen out for songs. You might be receiving messages through lyrics of songs. Let's go ahead now and also look at your tarot. So we have the 10 of Swords. We also have the Hierophant. And then we have the 9 of Swords. I'm just going to say that. So this week, it's really important to get out of your head, I feel like, to gain some balance, because there's some endings happening. But at the same time there's endings, there's also new beginnings, new opportunities for you. But you can't let sort of the demons of your mind kind of overwhelm you or confuse you here, because you're meant to be a leader. You're meant to pursue your own spiritual path, your own, I feel like, legacy. And so this week might bring up a lot of that. Traditions, family traditions, maybe certain traditions are no longer aligning with what you're doing, and so you have to release them, and again, release the guilt surrounded by them. Let's also go ahead and pull the 7 additional cards from the tarot to get more clarity about this week. What is going on for my group ones? Can we get some more clarity on this energy? What do they need to know in this week? What do they need to know? Ooh. Oh, okay. So we got a lot of additional cards here, but let's go ahead and go through these and see what we're working with, get more clarity about this week for you guys who chose group 1. And so we have the Strength card. We also have the 5 of Swords. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Hermit, as well as the 5 of Wands. So we have 2 5s coming through. Actually, we have 3 5s. Look at that, 5, 5, 5. So 5 might be a very significant number for you. Also, 5s are very much representing change, also conflicts in some cases. So there's a lot of change in this week happening for you guys. Oh my God, we have the 10 of Swords coming through again. Look at that. We also have the Lovers card. We have the 2 of Pentacles. oh my God, we have the 9 of Swords. Are you kidding me right now? And then we have the 9 of Wands. So a lot of 9 energy as well. Wow. And a lot of 6 energy. You guys have a lot of major arcanas going on. So let's see what is happening here. So yeah, because we have literally the double cards here, the double 10 of Swords and the double 9 of Swords, you guys, there's definitely an ending of some sort happening in this week for you. However that's going to resonate, whether it's the ending of maybe a certain stint of your career or relationship, or maybe it's just a state of mind. Because again, we have this 9 of Swords energy. So it's just a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of just mental cloudiness, trouble sleeping, insomnia, bad dreams. That is what the 9 of Swords is really representing here. And so I feel like you're going to find a way to stop it. If this is something you've been dealing with for a while now, there's an underlying situation with it. There's some thing that you haven't realized is the cause of this, whether it's, again, maybe some sort of inner guilt, or maybe it's even messages coming through that you're not engaging with, and so it's kind of eating away at you because you're not accepting it in. There might be some sort of blockage there. Maybe there's a blockage within your solar plexus or your root chakra. So again, I feel like family is very significant here as well. So, but I see that you can definitely overcome it, because it's like we have the 5 of Swords here and we also have the 5 of Wands. So again, this is like conflicts with groups of people. It could be family, coworkers, friends, and somebody in this sort of situation is not admitting, if they're wrong, if they're, trying to be the victor, trying to prove their point, when really they need to be able to see from the other person's perspective in order to heal this rift. This is about better open communication. There's a lot of Sword energy here, which is all about communication and thinking. So that is a big thing here. So if there is some sort of conflict that's been happening, again, that could be what's causing you so much stress. So this could be actually a conflict that happened a long time ago and it's still coming up now, probably because there's some sort of choice about to happen. Because we have the Lovers card here and we have the 2 of Pentacles. Both of these cards have to do with choices and making hard decisions and also balancing out. And that's even what I was feeling here with the Hierophant, balancing all aspects of your life here. The Lovers could also be referencing new love, possibly a new love connection coming through, but it's one that is going to require a lot of balance and a lot of, I feel like, inner work on your end in order to overcome certain things. And again, I feel like you guys can definitely do that with more introspection, more self-study, more self-discovery. Maybe a little bit more shadow work is necessary here, especially with the Hermit being here. Oh my God. And the Hermit's here. And this is Virgo energy. The Hermit is a Virgo. That's the sign that's representing it. And so, yeah, a message here to be more practical, maybe add more practicality, more study to your wishes that you want to grant. And also with the 9 of Wands, this is still needing to sort of keep up the fight, keep up the vigilance. Maybe the worst is yet not over. And so you just have to be kind of prepared. Again, it goes back to, I feel like, balance for you guys. Taking responsibility here. Maybe retreating a little bit, maybe needing to take a break from holding up those walls for so long. And then finally, we have the Strength and we have the 6 of Wands. So no matter what is happening for you guys in this week, I feel like if you put in the right work, if you realize that this is what's occurring, especially if you find whatever is triggering this 9 of Swords state, this stress or this problem sleeping, whatever is the underlying issue, the trigger for that, if you can figure out what that is for you personally and put an end to it, it's going to lead to victory for you. It's going to lead to feeling more balanced, feeling more in harmony with everything around you, because you've embraced your inner strength. You've embraced your willpower, your personal power here. So, this is also a Leo energy right there. All right, so let's go ahead also and now look at your oracle cards here and see what they have to say. Oh my God. So for your crystal for this week, we have Moldavite, which is a super high frequency, very, powerful stone to be working with. It is a tektite. It's a really cool stone. I personally have a pendant with it. It's something, and what's crazy is that Moldavite is also a good stone for dreaming, for sleep. So again, it's very high vibrational, and it's going to, a lot of people describe Moldavite when they start working with it. It helps to clear out and, close chapters and endings of things. So I'm not surprised at all that this stone is coming out for you guys. So I definitely highly encourage you, if you don't know much about Moldavite, to look more into it, especially if you want to purchase some. Make sure you do your research and your homework about what is, legit Moldavite, what is not legit. But the essential meanings here is transformation, rebirth through fire, initiation, and opening to new experiences, revitalization, and renewal. This is about new doors are opening and you can cross the threshold. It's engaging with your intuition. I feel like for you, so, as you walk through an open door, you're being reborn in a sense. For you will be different once you have made a conscious choice to say goodbye to what was. Rebirth always involves tension and struggle. Crystals can only form if there is plenty of pressure to change. If you are frustrated or uncomfortable, know that relief is on the way. So just focus on what is happening as a better tomorrow begins to reveal itself. Your passage into the new is assured. So be present, be open, be ready for healing to take place. This new experience requires a new you in a sense. A you that recognizes that you belong here and that you truly can let go of the old. You are so loved and the conscious universe is so proud of you. Exactly. That's so crazy because, again, that's making me think of the Lover's card here. Making that choice to rebirth yourself, putting an ending to something, and so that you can, again, see that brighter tomorrow. And so from the Angels and Ancestors deck, we have the Hermit. Are you kidding me right now? You guys have the Hermit card, and now literally we have the Hermit again. Retreat and recharge, and we also have Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. So again, I was feeling that sense of family here. Maybe this is a family sort of chain that needs to be broken and to be healed, renewed. So with the Hermit here, let's see, what does he have to say? Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. So this is about getting centered, getting quiet, again, getting into that hermit state where you can just listen to your body, because your body is trying to send you messages. I feel like there's a big portion here that has to do with your actual physical health or your mental health. It's trying to tell you something. But in order to hear and to understand, again, the messages that are coming through, you got to get quiet. You got to get into a meditative state so that you can understand what is being, asked of you or told to you, especially from your elders here. So move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioral patterns. So again, this could be even for some of you, this speaking on a health level, this could be about sort of a genetic situation that's passed down from family to family. And so you can be the person in your family line to break that chain. And so, or again, this is about moving beyond the expectations or, again, limitations that have been placed on you by family, whether that was in the past or in the present moment right now. And so that is a big message that's coming through here. And again, I think it totally aligns with everything that's coming through with these cards. This is an important week for you guys. It's a lot of healing work. It might be difficult, but it's the work that you need to do. And so finally, we have resurrection, reprise, recovery, comeback. And so this card, again, it's totally lining up with everything that we've been talking about here. And so this is card 44. And specifically, let's see what it has to say. So this change can be made and swiftly. Ask for assistance and it will be yours. Let go now and move swiftly through transition. Again, reiterating, you're going through a change. You're going through a transition in this week. And so go with the flow. You know, if you need to kind of retreat and recharge through it, you know, that is part of your process. You know, it is time to make things happen for yourself. It's time to actively explore what you have always denied yourself the chance to do, for there is a path clearing before you, but it requires an enormous amount of determination on your behalf. You must remake yourself. Look within and see what has less than satisfied you, and know that something that you thought was over, done with, and decided is truly about to surprise you. So that could also be a message coming here with the double 10 of swords. You thought you put an ending to something. Maybe again, maybe your family put a certain pressure on you to follow a certain path, and so you kind of set aside what you really had a passion for. Maybe for some of you it's music, or again, something in the creative arts, and now it's like something's going to occur in this week that's going to bring it back up, and it's your opportunity again to finally go after that thing, to remake yourself, to finally embrace that path, that interest that you've always had. So yes, I definitely think you guys can kind of like take the bull by the horns and really just drive forward. Again, if you just release, again, I feel like guilt. Like, I feel like maybe you feel guilty for if you try to go after this thing because of, again, expectations from other people or something along those lines. And it's like, you don't need to feel that. You need to do what's right for you and what your soul is calling you to do. Because again, that's what this hermit is all about, is getting in touch with your soul purpose, and what your heart is telling you, what it's craving. That's also part of the Lovers here. Maybe for some of you, this is about pursuing a certain relationship with somebody that maybe your family didn't particularly approve of. And again, I make sure that, it was a healthy relationship, that it's not something toxic. But again, if your heart is calling you to do it, then there's a reason for it. Even if in the end of the day, it's like it was sort of a learning lesson, then that's what it was meant to be. So with that said, that is what I'm seeing for you guys for Group 1 for your week of October 14th to the 20th. If this reading resonated with you, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos from me. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next one. For those of you who picked Group 2 with the Wolf Moon Pendant, let's go ahead and, as always, start by pulling your 3 overall cards for the week of October 14th to the 20th. Let's see what you guys need to know, my Group 2s. What do you need to know in regards to this week? Go with that card. What do you guys need to know? Ooh, we have a flip. Okay, and finally the last card for you guys. Oh, okay. Alrighty, so before we go ahead and look and dive into the tarot, let's go ahead and pull your charms for the week. So what does my Group 2 need to know for the week of... Just a little bit more for the week. What do you guys need to know? Ooh, alrighty. So we have just a couple little extra messages. So let's see what we have. We have the message of sell your ideas. They are totally acceptable. We also have cooking is easy. Doing dishes is the hard part. Experience will give you the power and confidence to be you. I feel like in this week, you guys putting in more work to really make your ideas, your dreams a reality, and it's going to help you. You just need to put in the work, and you just kind of have to put yourself out there to just accept the experience, because through those experiences, it will make you stronger. We also have, we have this little bottle top that says Guinness Foreign Exchange Stout. And so whenever I see this, it always makes me think of foreign communications, something to do with a foreign land, or also music possibly. We also have the zodiac sign of Gemini. So you could be a Gemini, have Gemini somewhere in your natal chart, or be dealing with a Gemini, or this is just a message about intelligence. You know, I feel like learning more, discovering more. What else do we have here? I'm a Dean girl, but I'm Sam curious. So again, if you have a curiosity for something, even if you've already kind of committed yourself to one certain path, it's like you can always, you know, dip your toes into something else if you're curious about it, because who knows where it will lead you. Just experience it, you know, just go for it. You know, this puzzle piece is really standing out to me. I feel like, you know, put the puzzle pieces together. Even if you don't understand what the image is yet, just go for it. You know, keep your focus clear. Set your sights out on those, you know, whatever it is that you desire. Transformation, you know, embrace your strength, your uniqueness, you know, new communication. Oh, look, we have the message of yay. So you guys could definitely be celebrating something. It could be related to music or maybe love. I definitely see communication as far as through your intuition. Definitely pay attention to that. Pay attention to birds, I feel like. Family heirlooms. Maybe something like that will come up in this week. Inspiration. Your sacral chakra, infinity, cycles. The magician energy here. You can manifest whatever you want. You have the power. So embrace that. Again, so far everybody's, and again, that's what I was kind of talking about for the collective energy, is a lot of involvement with the sacral and the solar plexus chakra is happening here, and strength. Again, growth. I keep coming back to music. So I think a lot of clairaudient things will be happening in this week. But let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. So we have the Queen of Coins. We also have the King of Wands. And we have the Six of Cups. A lot of other people are going to be involved in your week for you guys group 2. I definitely see, you know, a masculine and a feminine figure, or at least people who represent this kind of energy. I see homecoming. I see reunions happening here. Maybe soul family reunions. Past life is going to be, your past life information is going to be very important. You might be experiencing a lot of that. That might be tied to sort of your psychic gifts. You know, being a nurturer in this week. Also, again, keeping your sights focused on your goals, going after your challenge, like not being afraid of the challenges, because every challenge, every experience is going to just make you stronger, more wise, especially with that King of Wands here. And also connecting with other people, lending a helping hand in that way. I'm seeing money is going to be stable in this week, because again, you're learning a lot about how to balance both your home life, your personal life, and your career life, because both are very important for you, and you can find a balance. And I feel like, again, be curious, revisit. Again, I'm getting back to family heirlooms or like your childhood. I feel like that's important. Again, past lives as well. Traveling maybe to a home country. Learning more about your own family genealogy? Maybe you're taking a DNA test or something this week. But let's go ahead and also pull 7 cards to get a little bit more clarity here. Ooh. What do you guys need to know for this week? Ooh. What do you guys need to know for this week? What messages are coming through for my group 2s? What do you need to know for this week of October 14th to the 20th? What do you need to know? Oh boy, that's a bit too many cards. There we go. One more. Okay, there it is. All right, we got lots of messages. Everybody's getting lots of messages this week. Let's see. So one of the first cards that flipped out here is the Initiate of Wands, which is essentially the Queen of Wands. So that's pretty crazy. We have the King of Wands and now the Queen of Wands. So I see divine counterparts. So maybe you're even meeting possibly somebody who you were connected to in a past life, as in like a soulmate or a twin flame. somebody who's going to really help you with your passions, with your, again, your creativity. This could be a sexual connection as well. We also have the 9 of chalices. So feeling very fulfilled in this week, feeling independent, enjoying the luxury, everything that you've built. You've been working very hard, I feel like. And so maybe it's time to kind of revisit something, splurge a little bit. But we also have the 8 of swords. I mean, again, what I'm getting the sense out of this is you're loosening the tie of something from, again, the past. I'm getting a strong sense of the past life here with the 6 of cups. Especially here, I feel like you're, again, a connection that goes beyond just this timeline, this space, this existence, and grabbing onto that hand once more and feeling that connection. Oh, wow. And then we have the World. Look at this. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be connecting to somebody who is very important for your development, and again, connected to your past life, and they're going to help you to engage with all the elements around you, and it's going to be joyous and complete. Even if you've been in a state of sort of binding here with the 8 of swords, this person's going to help to unlock that. We also have the 6 of pentacles, so we have 6 already appearing here. So again, charity, reaching out, being sort of maybe volunteering or something, giving back, and in return you're receiving. It's that give and that take. It's the cycle of things. Helping out somebody else or receiving help. We also have the 7 of swords. Really, really weird. There's a lot of, especially with the sword elements coming in, there's a lot of conflict that's like contradictory things from what else I'm seeing here. So normally with the 7 of swords, it's kind of a message of being sneaky, kind of dodging responsibility. But again, that's not what I'm getting off this card for you guys. I'm getting a completely different message. Like, I feel like you're going to stumble upon something that you lost, or it's like, again, it's something that's going to trigger a past life memory or a past life experience. And because you've already been in a state, I feel like you guys are gained a lot on, your independence, being your own independent person, kind of learning how to handle everything on your own. And so, but something here is going to happen that's going to change things. Oh, look. Oh, that makes me happy. Look, we have the Magician. I was talking about the Magician when I saw this. Again, you guys are the Magician. You can manifest whatever it is you want. You can take your ideas. Again, it kind of goes back to this. Sell your ideas. They are totally acceptable. Cooking is easy. Doing the dishes is the hard part. So again, it's like you've put in the work. You have the ideas. You know what it is you want to manifest. But again, it's just like that. The little, extra work that has to go in just to like finishing touches, like the polishing of a stone. It's like you kind of did all the sandpapering to it. It's kind of got a rough surface, but it's like how you want it. And so it's just like constant polishing. And so we also have the Initiate of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. So again, yeah, you're somebody who's experienced a lot of hardships, a lot of challenges, but you've come out on top of it. You've learned from those experiences. They've made you stronger. And look, we end up with the Fool here, reaching out into the unknown. And I feel like when you do, there's going to be something on the other end too that's reaching out for you as well. It's taking a leap of faith here for you guys. So let's also go ahead and look at your oracle cards to see what other messages we have here. So for the crystal that might be useful for you guys in this week, look at this. We have these beautiful colors here. It just makes you think of the crown chakra, the third eye. And so this is, how do you say this? Petalite? 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 So let's see what this card in this particular stone has to tell you. I'm not very familiar with this crystal myself, but let's see. So the essential meanings here is witnessing, the observer, an ability to detach the impersonal quality of the universe. So it makes me think of this Fool card, kind of getting into your magician state to manifest and just reaching out into the universe, out into the world, and receiving, accepting. Yeah, now is the time to step back and observe what is in front of you. Are you reacting to something that is triggering you, or are you overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information that you need to process and the time required to sort things out? Petalite Spirit reminds you that a clear, detached manner will empower you to understand the true nature of what is in front of you now and to take your next steps in your own time. So again, that might be an important message here. Again, I feel like it kind of goes back to messages you're receiving, that downloads from maybe your past lives, and it's just like very overwhelming, and you don't know how to maneuver around all this information. But once you can I feel like you guys are going to figure out, or somebody else is going to kind of step in and help you. Let's see what else we have. So from the Ancestors and Angels deck, we have Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. And then we have the Fire Guardian, and now your passions. And look, we had the Queen and King of Wands. This is totally what's coming through for you guys. So let's see. So with Mother Earth here, feel loved and comforted. What is the message? Allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. You know, if you have felt ungrounded, know that Mother Earth is here to root you and help you to regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important you know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of Mother Healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making the sacred love connection. You're being guided to make choices that are based on love. We also then have the Fire Guardian here, who is telling you guys to ignite your passions, connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. So you're being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. I did mention that, guys, for you, and I feel like that's coming through. And, you know, it goes back to this Mother Earth energy. It's like you can accept this new love. You can be loved and be open. It's just a matter of taking that leap of faith. And finally, the last card we have here is Eternal Youth. Energy, newness, vitality. Wow. Again, it makes me think of the Six of Cups. It's like eternal youth. It makes me think of also kind of like immortality, kind of that constant cycle. So you are about to be rejuvenated and filled with energy and potential. You will look and feel very well, and your health will be vital. You'll be very attractive, and people will be drawn to your youthful free spirit and optimism. Explore the blessings of the body and mind. It's time to discover what your body can do and to instigate a transformation. It is time to give in to what you love and to make it a large part of your life. It's time to eat well, drink deeply of water, and connect with new people. It's time to love being alive. For that drinking deep from the cup of life is the true fountain of youth. And straight up, what was coming to mind was going back to this Fire Guardian, talking about sexuality. It's like, I feel like for you guys, you don't even know all that your own body can do in that realm. And so you need to just embrace it. Again, live it, experience that and just go for it, because it's going to help transform you. Just lead from this place of love and what it is you desire, especially like what you physically desire. Go after it. So we're going to do something special here. Just for you guys, for my group twos here, with this wolf pendant, we're going to pull a card from the Tarot of Sexual Magic here, because I feel like a lot of what's coming up here has to do with sort of sex, with relationships, possibly a strong connection like that. So let's see what, and there we go. Oh my God. So let me see here. Let me look at, I knew my light was going to go out. Yeah, we had the Seven of Swords and we have the Six of Pentacles. And then get ready for this, guys. We have the Six of Swords. So look at that. 666. Again, that's an important number for you guys. And before I continue on here, let me go ahead and change out my light. All right, that's better. So we have the Six of Swords. What else do we have here? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? 2 Queen of Pentacles. This is crazy. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, guys. So yes, there's definitely a new beginning here, especially if you're looking as far as relationships. Somebody who's going to totally worship you here. I definitely see that. Let's see. Let's get some more detail. With the Six of Swords, again, there's... I see a strong connection, and it's something that, again, it spans lifetimes here. It's a tie that is connected throughout lifetimes. And again, when it happens, when you reconnect with that, it's just going to be everything, I feel like, for you guys. So again, this could be starting in this week. Some sort of event could happen in this week that's going to help to lead to this. Well, but let's see. With that Six of Swords, what's it saying specifically? Rolling about, the magic of verbena in the brook. Searching for new horizons involves a couple, as it involves a single person. Outside of your daily routine lies the rest of the world. So again, that could be the message. It's like you've been doing your thing. You've been independent. You've been your own person. You've got solid, foundations into your routines. Again, it's that Queen of Pentacles energy. And now it's kind of, with all this fire energy coming through, the passion, the Fool here, the Magician, it's like time to break kind of out of your daily routine and try something new. Take a leap of faith. And so with the Queen of Pentacles, let's talk about her. We have coolness, the magic of the bay leaves. You must fight coolness and convince your partner to be generous, both sentimentally and materially. This will bring serenity, safety, and sincerity into the couple. So again, this could be a connection that comes through your work, through, again, your passions. And I feel like, again, maybe if you are a masculine watching this and you're wanting to connect to a feminine, she might be, I don't want to say standoffish, but she might be slow to warm up. And I feel like that could go either way. It could be for the masculine or the feminine, but there's maybe a partner here who's a little bit more closed off and needs to be kind of opened up slowly. I think you guys, no, it wasn't in your pile here, but it made me think of like a rose, like a flower opening here. And then, of course, with something like the Ace of Pentacles, it's gratification, the magic of the 3 candles. A complete and gratifying relationship unites mind, flesh, and spirit. Love is rooted in the intimacy that follows intercourse. So again, this is about, I definitely feel like for you guys, yeah, if you want to start a new relationship or you're in a relationship right now, this is going to be a good week to, again, ignite the passion and start something new, something that's going to lead to a solid, long-lasting foundation. And again, I feel like somebody here is going to be very much sought after, being very attractive, and maybe a little bit, again, overwhelmed by that attention, by that attraction, by that sort of intensity of passion, that they might kind of hesitate, maybe pull back a little bit. It kind of makes me think of, again, kind of like the Seven of Swords here, as well as the, what was it? The Eight of Swords. So try not to do that hesitation if that is what's occurring. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, group 2. If this reading resonated for you, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next one. For those of you who picked the feather earrings here, let's go ahead and start, as always, by pulling your 3 overall tarot cards for this week of October 14th to the 20th. Let's see what the overall message is for you guys, what you need to know for my group 3s. What is the overall message for you guys? What is happening for you in this week? What do you guys need to know for my group. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, let's see. We need one more card. One more card for my group. 3s, and there it is. All right. And so before we go ahead and dive into that, let's also go ahead and pull your charms for the week. So let's see. What does my group 3s need to know for this week of October 14th to the 20th? Just a little bit more. Okay. So we have the additional informations. You are unlimited. We also have, now I know the secret of making the best persons is to grow in the open air and eat and sleep with the earth. What a pretty quote there. We also have this little pin, which I always take as protection, protecting your energy. And so an aptitude of gratitude brings opportunity. So again, if you're grateful, if you're doing especially in this week, make sure you're doing like gratitude practices like journaling, what you're grateful for every day. At the end of your day, it will help to bring more opportunities, more happiness towards you. Oh, and speaking of happiness is actually an art of living, which is in us. So let's see what else we have. We have little bottles here. So again, I'm feeling like more of a mystical vibe here, like connecting to your spirit, your body, your mind, and maybe sharing it with somebody else. Again, kind of seeing through to the core of who you are. We also have faith. Have faith in what's happening. It's happening for you, not to you. Look, we have 2 dragonflies here. So swift inspiration, messages from the divine, swift transformation as well. I see that your third eye chakra is going to be very important. We also have a bat, so seeing through darkness. Again, I'm getting a sense of transformation also through that. We also have 2 anchors, so being grounded, being stable. There's a lot of change, a lot of flux happening. And so keep an eye on your finances as well. But there's a lot of passion that can happen here as well. A lot of creativity, a just do it kind of energy. Go with the wheel, go with the change, because you are stable, you are firm, you are the anchor here that can move with the wheel. Over time, an anchor is going to be, pulled with the tide no matter what. And so just, don't be too sort of stuck. There's also, obviously, this could be referencing maybe something significant with boats or sailing. The ocean might be significant this week. We also have these twin hearts here. So again, maybe for some of you who are in a relationship, this is going to be a very good week. To start something new with your partner, igniting a certain passion, or this could be a message of new love, connecting with somebody. It could be not necessarily romantically, but as a friend. Let's go ahead and see what your tarot has to say. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We also have the Strength card. Yes. And we have the King of Coins. So yeah, a lot of pentacle energy coming through here. So I definitely see, again, stay strong, have faith. What you're manifesting, what you're having gratitude, you're waiting for these opportunities to come through, and they will, because you're nurturing it. As long as you are nurturing it and you're helping it to grow, you're fertilizing it, your garden is going to be fruitful. It might just not be time yet to have it all come to fruition. Again, everything has a divine timing, so keep in harmony with everything. Don't get too ahead of yours, maybe that's not the right wording, like too ahead of yourself, but don't try to rush it. Don't try to push it, being too aggressive. This is a lot of earth energy here, even though this is a Leo and that's fire energy, but it's like a lot of this earth element is here. So that means stable, slow, practical development here. So with the King of Coins, this is somebody who is very good in business, who knows how to handle their money. And again, I was seeing the little purse here, which made me think of being mindful of your money, how you're using it, what you're investing in. Again, if you're investing in the right things, you're going to reap the rewards tenfold. Just be wise and be in your personal power here with the Strength card. So let's go ahead and pull 7 cards to get more additional information here about your week. What else do you guys need to know? Again, this is going to be a big week, I think, for work for you guys. So let's see your finances. Ooh, oh, wow. That was some crazy jumpers right there. Let's see, what else do you, group 3, need to know? What is happening for you guys? Wow, very similar to the last group already from what I'm seeing. There's a lot of similarities, a lot of similar energy happening here. Really similar. I shuffled these. This is crazy. One more card. I feel like there's one more card for you guys. Oh, more than one more card. All right, let's talk about this. So we got another major arcana here. We have the Magician. Again, you are the magician. You can manifest what you want. We also have the Initiate of Wands, which is like the Queen of Wands. You are creative. You are you have this crazy charisma about you. You're very attractive to other people, especially when you're in your magician element. Again, we have the 9 of Chalices here, which is, you are independent. You are enjoying the luxury of what you've built. Again, I feel like this is also a message of, it's almost time to splurge on that one thing that you've been wanting for a long time. But again, you might need to wait just a little bit longer. There might be I'm getting this is so funny. Like an actual purchase you want to make, something that you've been wanting for a long time that might be kind of expensive or luxurious. It's you've had your eye on it for a long time and you've kind of oh, I need to save my money. I need to be practical. But it's I feel like there's going to be some opportunity for some of you in this week where it's maybe there's going to be a sale or I don't know, something's going to fall into place where you finally get to splurge and accept that, buy that special thing for yourself. We also have the Elder of Swords, which is the King of Swords. So somebody who is very wise, very, I don't want to say necessarily cunning, but it is cunning with their words, very good with their words, very straightforward and to the point. This is all about communication. We also have the 7 of Wands. So again, I feel like somebody might be trying to tell you something in this week and you might be kind of defensive against it because again, they might be very blunt about it. They might just be kind of straightforward, very much this King of Swords energy. And so again, you might have your defenses up about it, but it might be wise to kind of listen to it and just kind of consider what they're saying. We also have the Elemental of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, which was the card I pulled, one of the cards I pulled for the overall energy of this week. So again, possibilities, reigniting passions. We have that wand in your charms here. So again, just do it. Go for it. This could also be, possibly new love, a new, relationship coming through, or again, travel for some of you. We also have the World card. So again, something's coming to completion. You're almost there. Just hold on a little bit more. Just keep putting in that work. It's going to happen. We have the 4 swords. So see, we're just waiting a little bit longer. It's not yet time, but it almost is. Pay attention to your dreams. You might be receiving a lot of messages through that. We also have the Hangman. Again, it's this message of there's an element of waiting here. It's you're so close. You've been manifesting so hard and it's going to happen, but you just need to give it a little bit more faith. You don't get too impatient with it. That might be with this 7 of Wands. You're getting impatient with it and it's the universe is telling you hey, you're almost there. Just keep working at it. It's almost there. That's the message I keep getting. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, this has a lot to do with your career or your material goods. I see, this is family. Maybe starting a family is important for you guys. Maybe that's what you're waiting on. Family inheritance even, maybe discovering something long lost. And finally, we have the 5 of Wands. Don't get caught up in, dramas or again, trying to rush forward when the rest of the group isn't ready. It's you have achieved so much, but again, maybe there's other people who are part of the puzzle that you're still waiting on to, get the wheels moving. Don't push it. Again, don't push it when it's not quite ready yet. That's just the message I keep getting here. So let's go ahead and also look at your oracle cards. So we have citrine. So again, a lot of that orange, everybody's been dealing with that. This is going to be an interesting week. It's going to be a very passionate week, I feel like, for a lot of people. Like, keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and talk about this citrine. Citrine's also a great stone for like manifesting abundance of money. It's related to that as well. So I definitely feel like you guys are working a lot with that in this week. So let's talk about this citrine. So, essential meanings are joyful expressiveness, exuberance and happiness, letting go of any and all negativity. It's that 5 of Wands. Let it go. Let it go. Again, embrace your strength. Again, embrace your Queen of Wands element where you're just confident, you're joyous, you're exuberant about everything that you're experiencing. So, now is the time for you to be you and to experience the tremendous joy available to you. With all the hard work you do to overcome your old patterns, heal the wounds of the past, and forgive yourself and others, as you walk the healing path, you might find that you have forgotten how to just have fun and laugh. Be happy today. Citrine Spirit is here to amplify the joy in your life. So feel it and express it as if you are broadcasting it to the entire planet. We have the World card here. Because you are. However serious life may feel, the conscious universe really wants all of us to have fun. So you're doing important work when you exuberantly share your joy with the world. Make time for pure playfulness and joy today. That's what you guys need to. Again, you've been working super hard. You've been healing, maybe old patterns, whatever it may be. And it's like, you need to give yourself a little bit of a break. The work is still moving. It's still happening. But you can have joy. You can have exuberant fun in the meantime. That could be the message here. And finally, well, not finally, we have more card after this, but next up from the Angel's Ancestor Tarot Oracle deck, we have Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. That is what the 7 of Wands is all about. Drop the shields. Just accept it. Have fun. Go with it. You don't need to be like a workaholic all the time. You manifest really well, but you don't have to be manifesting every second of every day. Again, if you just put it out there, put it out there and then let the universe, chew on it for a while so that you don't have to be doing all the work. You are a co-creator. So let the other half of the party do some of the work. Again, that could also be referencing your actual work situation. But with this card, it's actually sort of a female personification of Archangel Michael. So you guys might have a strong connection to Archangel Michael. But with this Protection Guardian here, it's really telling you that, drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. Again, that's that Queen of Wands energy. She shines like so much because she just knows it. She just embraces it, but she's not like pretentious about it. She just lives in her shine. And so that's what you guys need to do. You need to have some fun. Do something really fun this week. And so lastly, the last card we have here is Call for Help. Reach out. Need for backup. Admit your needs. Again, reach out. You don't have to do all the work yourself. Maybe that's what this 5 of Wands is. Allow other people to come in and help you. Same with the 7 of Wands. Accept the help. Accept the advice. Because it's going to do you some good and it's going to help to relieve some of the pressure so that you can have more fun. So, it is wonderful to have foreknowledge of when you need to work with protection and shielding. How crazy is that? And we have the Protection Guardian right here. This will help you immensely. Protect yourself by clearing your space and working with a shielding technique that works for you. Simply visualize yourself completely surrounded by a sphere-shaped field of soft white energy. Within this, you are safe and protected. Nothing harmful can reach you through this. Affirm you are safe and well, and take steps to strengthen your body, mind, and spirit. Dare to try something unusual and innovative. It might just work. So again, you are protected, and it's like your guides are here to help you with this protection so that you have more time and more freedom to just be inventive, to just, again, go after something that just sparks your joy and your passion. This is a huge message that's coming up for a lot of people in this week. This week is all about kind of connecting to the body, mind, and spirit. So yes, that is what I'm seeing for you guys for group 3. If this reading resonated with you, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos from me. And with that said, I hope you guys have a beautiful week.